Good morning and welcome to Beyond the Contracts podcast. I'm Maresa Morrow with Parks in Murfreesboro.
And I'm Jennifer Hart with Churchill Mortgage.
Tell us what you're sipping on this morning, Jen.
Some of Churchill Mortgage's finest coffee down in our little cafe. And it's just plain black, but it's a bold roast and it's really good.
And I've got a latte this morning. It's delicious. It's hitting the spot.
Delicious.
Deliciousness.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got going on there.
So we are going to be talking to Travis Swann, and he is going to be talking about the Beasley Foundation and their animal clinic, which my husband served on the board for many years. Shout out, Sean. So Travis is going to share, this is kind of his baby, but Barks and Bourbon, and this is one of their commemorative glasses. So I'm going to let Travis share a little bit more about these glasses, but it's a super fun event.
I love it.
And he can kind of tell you how it got started, and then a little bit about the clinic, because he does serve on the board currently. So,
very cool. Excited to speak with him.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes. This is Travis Swann with Animal Beasley Foundation, and joining us this morning to share about an event coming up in September, Barks and Bourbon. I've got my commemorative glass right here. How are you, Travis?
Pretty good. How are you doing this morning?
Doing well. We're so glad you could join us. I'm
Maresa with Parks in Murfreesboro, and Barks and Bourbon is really gaining momentum. I mean, it's one of the premier events, so we're excited to hear all about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're ready again. It's going to take place on Thursday, September 28th at Bell Meadows Farm in Las Casas, and we got a good group coming out this year.
Yes. Share with everybody about who it benefits, a little bit about Beasley and what part you play with Beasley.
Well, I've been on the Beasley board for a few years now, and I'm the vice president this year. And we've Beasley, of course, Beasley Animal Foundation has been around for years, and they're there to kind of promote the wellness of animals, have a spay-neuter clinic, and also they have other initiatives that they do throughout the community. So Barks and Bourbon, we started it in 2019. Was the first year. Took a couple years off just with the COVID years. Didn't really try to plan an event during those years, and started back last year in 2022. So this will be the third year for Barks and Bourbon, and so that's kind of how it started. We were just really looking for another fundraiser that's kind of a little bit more unique. We've had the other events and more of the social events, and this one we feel like it's a pretty laid back, casual type of fundraiser, and it's been doing well. We've had each year it's grown, and this year it's going to grow again.
Yes. And so my husband and I, Sean, we thoroughly enjoy it. And I was sharing with Maresa, I said, my husband has some good guy friends that we were neighbors with, and it's an opportunity for these guys who love bourbon to get together, very unlike any of the other events that
very
we
unique.
Typically attend. But they love to get together each year. It's almost a given that we're all going to go and meet up and do the event. So maybe share a little bit about what people can expect. We were talking about, and if there's anything different this year, but the venue itself is spectacular. It's stunning. And then how the flow of it is, what kind of distilleries or whatever are going to be there.
Thanks for that. We have so kind of how it started. What you said is kind of what we wanted to kind of create there. When we first started talking about this, Amanda Oliver.
Yes, God love Amanda.
She stayed on me a while to start this. We'd had conversations about it for a little while. It was between her and my business partner, Pete Adams, and we were talking one day and kind of came up with this idea. And she wanted something like that too, something that's kind of a little bit different, maybe more a male and younger audience to go. That was not a more formal society type fundraiser. And tell me for a little while till she finally, Amanda, you can never say no to her.
Exactly, never.
I'm going to do it. And she just said, when we got this fundraiser, I said, well, let's just do it now. Let's just try it now. So we got it going. But when you go, like I said, Barks and Bourbon, it's last year the weather was great. We hope it'll be nice this year. It's kind of that late September. We try to do it on Thursday, so you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to the MTSU game or watch the Vols, have your Thursdays kind of now that unofficial kickoff for the weekend anyway. So good night. So you'll come there. It's a couple hours. You'll have a bourbon tasting from a lot of different bourbon distilleries around the area. There's food. We have music. This year, when you go, your ticket price includes a print and a glass. So you have last year was the first year we did a pretty cool event poster. Their molders. It's kind of a hat show inspired type poster.
Yes.
Yeah, when the ticket price includes the bourbon tasting, open bar food, you get a cool glass and so we really want to make it something where you come away with something too, where you're not when you go, you got a little bit more swag and some cool items, something that you can display in your house, something you keep in your room, and so really want to do something a little bit different with that. But this year we got the most vendors we've had and of distilleries coming out. We've got a great list from that. We've got Uncle Nearest, Old Glory Distilling, Standard Proof, Pennington Distillery, Short Mountain. We got a lot of people coming out. So we've got probably anywhere between I think 12 to 15 different brands that will be represented.
And for anybody that's not a bourbon aficionado, there is a bar there, so there's other offerings that are available as well, correct?
Yeah, we'll have a bar there. So for anybody that does, and one of our vendors, Tennessee Craft Distributors, they have a couple brands that they're bringing to that are vodka and tequila. So something a little bit different there that you might not have had before either.
Yeah.
Also, it's dog friendly, so you can bring your dog.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is, and you will see dogs there.
Yeah.
You will. People do bring their pets out, and
That's a great idea.
It is so much fun. It's really a lot of fun. Are you going to be doing an auction again, a silent auction this year?
We will have a silent auction, and we different items in that. We know we have a bottle of Jack Daniels from 2005, I believe, that will be there. It's kind of a limited release that's kind of a little bit unique. Then we'll also have a lot of different like bourbon items are in the silent auction as well.
Yeah. And what about the liquor pool? Sean reminded me about the liquor pool, and I had forgotten about that.
I don't think we're going to have that this year for that, but we will have the silent auction, and merch there, some shirts and some glasses too. So have a few different unique items.
Yeah, and the food has always been good. I remember the food being really, really, really good.
So Goodness helps us out with the food, and so they'll be back again. And we're kind of working on the menu right now. We try to have a few different pairings that will go well with the bourbon. So you don't get the traditional things you might get from them. You might get a little bit different items.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I love the idea of walking away with a glass and that Hatch-like poster. That is such a huge thing. People collect those. And most of the events that we go to, you get a little cup or something. And how long are you going to hang on to that? But that's a different story. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wrapped it well to bring it with me because we have ours. Is it going to be different?
Oh,
a little bit different.
So we got a little bit different, but we're going to have some of those again. So we're those for sale again.
Yeah, and then as far as dress goes, I do know there's you can be inside the actual venue where it is, but some people, there were tables available outside, which made it really nice, and the sun was setting. It's stunning. It's great for pictures. But it's fairly laid back and casual. It's just really a great fall event, I feel like. So dress-wise, it's casual.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to come out jeans and a button down, or just if it's a little bit cooler, throw in a vest. It's that we hope it's cool. I hope it's a little bit cooler because we got a fire. And like you said, the Bell Meadows Farm, it's a great venue. Just the perfect scenery out there. If you're out there, you can just kind of you know what we're talking about once you see it. As the sun kind of goes down and it kind of turns to night, it's just a great picture.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So share with everybody the details. And what are you guys looking for? Do you still, are there sponsorships? Do people, or are you just looking to sell tickets right now? And is there a website where people can go?
Yeah, definitely. You can still sponsor anytime. We have different packages available on like the $250 level, $500, $1,000 level. So it's we feel the sponsorships are very cost effective for the small business.
For sure.
And tickets and signage and things like that normally would go with that. You can email me or call me. It's travis@adamswann.com or go to barksandbourbon.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can get information there too. So to purchase tickets, you can go to barksandbourbon.com. There's a link there that will take you off-site where you can purchase tickets, and we have those for single tickets and a couples ticket, combo ticket. So if you want to bring your spouse, bring a friend, bring your buddy, it's all good. The 2-ticket combo is the best deal. And so with you get the poster, you get the access to all the food, you get all the access to the tastings, and so you can you get all that. But that's the best deal right there. So if you think you want to go, take a friend, take your neighbor, take two. It's always that's the best one right there. And then barksandbourbon.com if you want to check that out. That should have there. We're gonna have live music too. Figure out a few more details, but we will have, like you said, it is casual, and you've got we'll have a mix of different tabletops. And one thing new this year, we're gonna have we'll have a cigar station.
Oh. I'll have to share that with my husband. He'll be excited about that.
That's popular,
he and his
too.
buddies.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a great night, date night, I think. It's great date night to connect with friends, just like we were saying earlier. It is a 21 and up event, correct?
It is a 21 and up event.
Okay.
Like you said, it is a perfect night if you just want to get away for a couple hours and to do that. It's a great night for that.
Yeah. Anything else that you can think of that you want to share?
I think that's all. We'll just, barksandbourbon.com. You can find all the information there, and there's a link for the tickets. But we hope anybody can join us and look forward to a great night.
Yes, we do.
Thanks.
We do as well.
Yep.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your time. And I'm super excited about going.
Yeah.
I'm pumped about it, and I can't wait to tell
It's
Sean
gonna be a
what's going to
great
happen.
evening.
Great evening.
We important. Thanks for the time this morning.
Yeah.
All righty. There you
Thanks,
go.
Travis.
Thank you, Travis.